Hey, everybody, welcome to this edition of Each and News. I've got Todd Voida, and he's a senior VP of sales and marketing at a company called Mako Networks. And we're going to find out what these guys do. And they've got a channel program called Apex and how they're going to help the channel make some money and solve some problems. Todd, welcome. How are you doing?
Doing well, thanks.
Good stuff. So let's jump right into this. Give us the overview. What does this company do? What does Mako Networks do?
Yeah, Mako is a company we've been around for a long time, been in the US for the past decade, and we provide networking gear, being firewalls, switches, access points to the distributed enterprise. So places with, franchise brand, a lot of locations, a lot of small locations, hundreds to thousands of locations is a perfect fit for Mako.
So, obviously the networks is for them to communicate with their offices and all that stuff. And I'm assuming it's got some good security stuff baked in these days. Is that right?
Yeah, it's got it all baked in. So we specialize for the distributed enterprise, as I said. So we do a lot in the petrol stations in the US. We have about 40,000 petrol stations in the US, and quick serve restaurants and healthcare chains, dentist offices and retail. So locations like that are a perfect fit for our security.
Hey, when everybody went from the pandemic working from home, they should have called you, Todd.
A lot of them did. A lot of them did. We had the product, we had the solution, so they were working out of home. We do a lot of home workers as well. That's a great point. So we got quite an uptick in business during the pandemic.
That's interesting. So obviously, the opportunities for the channel community, right, to kind of leverage this technology to go and do exactly what you do, and probably even help their businesses, right, work from home and all that cool stuff, right? So tell us a bit about the program. What's the partner program about?
Sure. So we have a program that fits agents, it fits VARs, it fits MSPs. So for folks that are engaged in selling and have a client base that's commercial in those spaces, we have a program for agents. There's two different tiers on there, from where the agent just receives a commission. They provide a lead, an opportunity. We help them sell it, close it, and then we bill it for them, so they don't have to do any of that. We pay a commission. We have two different tiers there, depending upon volume and commitments for business plans and that. And then we also have the reseller program for MSPs and VARs, who they're looking to enhance what they do to their clients. So not only do they refer them, but they actually provide services, and a lot of times it's implementation services and kind of managed services for those clients that they need a better product than what they've seen in the field. They need a product that's available, product that's scalable, product that's cost, acceptable to the market. And then we have, again, three different tiers here, being silver, gold, and platinum tiers. So escalating in value and benefits to the reseller, along with commitment on their sides. And they're typically purchasing the product and then doing the implementation and the programming, the pro services surrounding it. So it gives them the ability to expand what they do on a day-to-day basis. It gives them ability to serve their clients deeper and go out wider and cast a wider net for new clients as well.
So Todd, I'm assuming that you do some direct before, or is this you always word channel and now you're formalizing it?
Yeah, when we came to the US, we're a New Zealand founded company back in early 2000s, and we came to the US market in 2012, and to kind of cut our teeth and learn it. So that's a very good point. We serve a lot of the petro brands, so BP, Chevrons, Citgo, Sunoco, Sinclair. We do a lot of them direct. So we understand how to deliver it. We understand how to support it. We understand, the time of the day. We have a help desk that's open 24/7, 7 days a week, which augments our partners as well. So in the petro space, not to say we're exclusively direct, but we've delivered directly to cut our teeth. Everywhere else, we're channel focused now, channel first.
So Todd, give me an example. Let's double click on that example. So you've got a petrol station, BP, whatever, and you're going to deliver these devices to them, right? And
Yep.
So they get it out of the box, they rip it up. If they don't break it, right, they put it up, plug it in, right? And then you walk them through it. How does that work? How does it look like?
Yeah, so it's in the BP, for example, there's templates, right? BP has their brand and their template and what they want to do and how you stay PCI certified. Our product is PCI certified, not just compliant, but actually certified out of the box. We're the only manufacturer of that. So there's templates and rules and regulations set by the brand. So all of that's configured ahead of time. So really, when you take it out of the box, it's plug and play. So you don't need an engineer on staff. You don't need an engineer on site. There is no way to mess up the configuration. Everything is done and delivered out of the cloud. So it's from an implementation standpoint, it's super straightforward and simple. If you know what to plug into which port, and if you plug it into the wrong port, it doesn't work. So you plug it into the correct port and it works.
You've dumbed it down. I get it completely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. So there you go. So you're really just solving a problem. You don't need to put people in the wheels and go out there and install stuff and plug stuff in. You get it all pre-configured, delivered, plug it in, away you go. Excellent. I mean, for sure. I mean, that's the dream of most MSPs, right? Who wants to go out there and get out of their truck and plug it in and whatever.
Right.
Interesting stuff. So now you've got a formalized program, right? Whose brilliant idea was it, by the way, to come up with this, to do this?
Well, you know, we'll put it to a team. There was a brilliant team on it, from our channel partner manager and myself to Kali and her team and some of our executive leadership here. We knew we wanted to expand on it. We knew we wanted to be channel first. We wanted to be incentivizing for them, for our partners, as far as, you know, financially, make it financially incentivizing, make it ability to serve, like I said earlier, serve their clients deeper and gain a new set of clients was really important to it. Our product, you know, from a competition standpoint, we typically compete against Meraki and Fortinet. We believe we have some secret sauces that they don't. What we don't have is the name recognition of brand, even though we do tens of thousands of locations in the US and 10,000 plus in the UK market. You know, we have some global offices. We're not clearly a global brand like Meraki and Cisco. So what's really fun for us is when we get into Fortinet, we get into Meraki, we compete. In the labs, we win. So we like to go get our partners to get us into labs with their clients, gives them an ability to show that they're really consulting for them. And at that point, we win the business, you know, technically and financially.
The best kept secret, it seems.
There you go.
Would I be truthful if I said the MSPs can actually make a little bit more money than if they went with those brands?
Especially with the new partner program that was designed, you know, to share the wealth from a manufacturer standpoint, from a, you know, partner standpoint, and ultimately from a customer standpoint, because it's got to be financially viable for the client, right? And if you can take what's left over and split it in a good, you know, conducive manner for the partner and the manufacturer, it's a win-win-win.
For sure. So how do you work with a partner? So partner wants to sign up with you. So, hey, Todd, let's go, right? They sign up with you, and now they've got clients who needs to have those things deployed. What does that sort of look like?
Yeah, so in a few ways, depending upon what the client, what the scenario looks like, a lot of them want to go to a lab because it's an important decision, and people are making decisions for, you know, tens to hundreds to thousands of locations when they're choosing our product. So we typically would engage with them. We'd have a discovery call with the client. Once we start talking about our applications, where we are and what we're doing, it becomes pretty clear pretty quickly if it's the right fit. Typically, if you're in the distributed enterprise, got that type of model, it's a good fit. It's just what we're made for. We're made for that. We know where we're good. We know where we're not good, right? So we're not going to try to put square peg round hole. We're going to go right where we fit. And once we discover that, we talk about the needs and the requirements. If there's an RFP out there, we're happy to help respond to RFPs, but we drive that business with them. From that point, we usually go into a lab scenario. We'll come out at our expense, get it in the lab, get it up and running. You know, you can ship product, but when you're really there and help somebody understand the product and how they can apply it to their business is where you excel. So we get involved in the sales process as much or as little as our partners want to, right? We find that our partners, once they get to know us and understand us, they like our involvement. It brings a kind of an extra set of eyes and ears on things and really gets the best breadth of the product being utilized. So we go to the POC, we move into some test locations, and from that point on, it's how quickly does the client want it delivered. Because our templates are and how we're able to pre-configure everything, rolling out 10, 100, 1,000 a day, it's not a problem. We can certainly do that, or we can go as slow as they need, depending upon where they sit in their current contracts and if they want to expire. You know, it's got SD-WAN built in, it's got cellular backup built in. You can learn a lot about it on MakoNetworks.com, but you know, and you can learn about our partner channel there, and you can learn about our existing customers. So I think once people start to read it and understand it, they've been calling quite a bit. Both partners and end customers are calling, and that's another good point. When an end customer calls us, being that we're channel first, we bring that to our partners, right? We don't deliver that; we bring it into our partners and move that into the channel to work with them. So we're able to solve problems. We're also able to help them earn business and come across new business for their dealerships.
Sounds straightforward, well articulated. I would say I'm sold on it. It all sounds great to me.
There you go.
You'd wonder why you do it
Just
the other
need to
way.
confirm the address and we'll ship you one out.
Yeah, we'll get that going. So you've got a lot of stuff around you here, there, Todd. You've got some albums I see, and you've got some little toy soldiers or something.
Marvel. That's
Marvel.
Thor that you're saying. Thor and
I was going to say Tor, but I didn't want to
there you go.
make a mistake. So I'm assuming you're a Tor fan, or
I like Marvel. Marvel's a lot of fun, and my boys like it, so it gives us something to kind of come around together with.
There you go. Because I'm imagining here, Todd, we hang up this phone, right, and then you put the Tor things in the top, and you're playing with those soldiers. But,
there you go.
There you go. All right, my friend. Sounds great. Look, the opportunity sounds fantastic. Everybody understands your competitors, what they're doing, and it seems like you've got a great secret sauce that nobody knows about. So we're a loudspeaker, so that's hopefully that's going to help. And MSPs they're always looking, man, to find better ways, more effective ways. And if the solution is really focused for what the purpose is, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we're very clear on that, and we understand it's our job to help. It's our job to make sure the product's good, make sure it does what it needs to do, and make sure that there is a need for it. But it's really to help the partner grow and do it at a cost-effective manner. Even from their support channels, their support cost to deliver our product is extremely low, which is again helpful. So we understand all the points that make a difference. I've been in the channel for a long time, so we've built it accordingly.
Well, that's the whole beauty about it, right? If you know what you're doing and you fit it in properly with the channel, then it's a no-brainer. So fantastic. Congratulations. Amazing solution. Sounds like you've got a great program. And the website is what for them to learn more?
www.makonetworks.com, MAKO networks.com.
Easy enough. All right. Pleasure. Take care and keep us posted. Cheers.
All right. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.